This one might be a confusing choice, but I'm rolling with it anyway. The game is called Plok, and it's a 2D platformer on the SNES, developed by Software Creations and published by Tradewest Games in 1993. The story follows Plok, a character with disembodied limbs similar to Rayman, but this was 2 years before Rayman. So, Plok is the king of his home island Acrylic. One morning he discovers his flag has been stolen, so he goes to a nearby island to track it down. When he returns, he sees that the flag stealing business was just a strategy to get him off the island so an army of fleas could spread out over Acrylic. It's up to Plok to crush their forces and beat up any of his annoying neighbors along the way. The game can be broken into 5 chapters: Cotton Island, normal platforming stages; Acrylic, flea hunting stages; Legacy Island, old-timey platforming stages; Acrylic again, more flea hunting stages; and the Flea Pit, which has vehicle levels. Every section of the game has a pretty unique flair to it that definitely makes it worth going through, especially Legacy Island. More on that later. First, I want to warn everyone just how freaking hard this game is. Just from quick glances, this may seem like your average side-scrolling progress marathon, but it truly is punishing. Why? No save system, no password system, a bastardized continue mechanic, and fairly limited lives. There's probably a reason this is a lesser-known gem. It has a reputation for being one of the hardest games out there. I definitely suggest it, but not without the prolific use of an emulator. I know I, for one, was spamming the save state button. Even the easy mode is crushing. Proceed at your own risk. That aside, this really is a rewarding game. The atmosphere is fantastic. It starts off cutesy and fun, then the fleas infect the land and a layer of filth is piled on top of the bright landscape. But the best part of the game, and what truly earns it its position on the list, is the Legacy Island section. During this part, you take control of Grandpappy Plok as you play through an old memory in sepia tones and ragtimey music. And he has a mustache! That goddamn mustache! There's also a very impressive soundtrack, notably the beach theme for Acrylic. In my younger days, I tried to write lyrics for it like Brentalfloss, but it just didn't work out like that, so I don't know why I'm bothering to share this anecdote. I guess to show the game's lasting impact on me. Yeah, let's go with that. I'll give the game a 9, despite almost driving me to tears through my last playthrough. The last 2 chapters are hell, but very rewarding if you can get through them. But the first 3 are excellent and are evidence enough why this game deserves more attention. And hey, don't blame me if Plok's way of speaking enters your natural dialect.